I would now like to introduce our next speaker, Maria Sanchez Botello.
Oh my God, it's not funny.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Maria Sanchez.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
I'm a senior just like the rest of you, but...
For real? Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
But in many ways, I might not just be like the rest of you. You've heard a lot about what we all have in common, so let me tell you what makes me different. I've been to a total of 13 different schools from 5th grade up until now. My mom always tried her best along her way, but made decisions that weren't the best for my siblings and I. Around 5th grade, things started to get a bit rough. We lost our home, so we became homeless. But fortunately, a family friend had an RV, so we stayed there for a bit.
That rat did that drip, did that super soaker, pussy rat, pussy drip like a super.
Eventually, the principal from my school spoke to us and managed to get us a hotel to stay at for a while.
Hold on, let me get a strawberry. Let me get a strawberry. Strawberry in my drink. I say, now we really drinking strawberries.
This really helped us out. Somewhere along 5th grade, my mom decided to move us to Texas, so we wouldn't have to run from CPS, and so she could get a fresh start. In November 2013, my siblings and I moved with my uncle, who also lived in Texas. My mom wasn't going to be there until a month later. She had to take care of some things. So in the meantime, I started a new school. When she came back, we moved to a different part of Texas, which meant a new school. At this time, I was still in 5th grade, going into 6th grade, but there was an issue. Since I had to move 3 different schools during 5th grade, none of my grades from the last school transferred. This meant I couldn't go on to 6th grade. I had to repeat 5th grade. Finally, I finished 5th grade and moved to Hempstead. Thankfully, we were always moving, so I didn't have to worry about seeing old friends I had made at other schools. It did suck having to repeat 5th grade though. While in Hempstead, we were living in a shelter. In the span of 7 years, I had already been to 13 schools. And lived in several cities. Sometimes we stayed in a car, other times we couch surfed. We went from hotel to hotel and even showered at the beach. This wasn't because my mom wanted us to, but because we had no other choice. I never want to have to go through that again, but most importantly, I never want my siblings to have to go through it again. And LOL, my sisters are not even here. Anyways, yes, we've all been through some difficult years, but imagine those difficulties combined with being homeless, some nights not even knowing where we would sleep, when my mom would have enough money for at least a burger or chicken nuggets for my little sister, or when we would be able to have somewhere to shower for at least a day. I always had to move with just the bare minimum, moving to 13 different schools in a span of 7 years and going into the foster care system in the summer of 2019, worrying about whether or not my siblings and I would be separated. It was a lot to deal with. Throughout this extremely difficult situation, I learned to never give up. I learned that there are always people to support you, even if they're not family. Always be resilient and ready for the next challenge. I learned independence at 10 years of age, not as going to school by myself, but more going to the store to get my sisters something to eat or cooking for my siblings and me. It made me able to adapt to drastic changes in such a short period of time. These difficulties and my experiences dealing with them have prepared me for my future, and ultimately, I am grateful for everything I have been through. I am grateful for the amazing, kind-hearted, and strong individuals. And for that, I say thank you for being a warm light in our lives. Even if your journey wasn't the same as mine, I hope all your difficulties leave you stronger and better than mine have. I now introduce you, Bryce and
Taylor. Welcome back.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.